She almost, oh my God, dude, imagine I have it on video that she falls right there. That'd be the best. I mean, that would suck for her and the pizza. Okay, she's okay. She made it, guys. She made it. That would have been crazy. But okay, speaking of crazy, what? Modern Warfare 3? What? They got the Modern Warfare 3 Jeep Rubicon right next to us, bro? That's mighty interesting. All right, well, we're live here from the final Blockbuster standing on planet Earth. That's the last one right there. They don't make any other Blockbusters. I used to work for Blockbuster, true story. And I used to always go to work high. Now, I'm going to smoke some weed and go inside a Blockbuster one last time, just for old time's sake. And go ahead. Here, I'm going to hand off the phone to my camerawoman. Oh, your fingers are in the way. That's better. Okay. Gotta pack a Bolski real quick. You don't have to concentrate on Blockbuster the whole time. You could you can show me if you want. What's up, guys? So you totally missed it. There was a lady carrying a pizza out of, there's a Papa Murphy's right there. You want to show the Papa Murphy's? There's a Papa Murphy's right there, and the lady came out of there with her pizza. She didn't even have it in a box. She just has a pizza in her hands, and she almost slipped on the ice and dropped her pizza. Oh man, I totally would have jumped out to save the pizza though. But yeah, when we pulled in, it says newest releases, and she's like, really? Yeah. Like, yeah, but it's so funny because they have Boys in the Hood, which is a movie, it's a really old movie. That's not a new movie. And neither is Hook. Is someone in that Jeep? No, tripping. That's really funny that they have old movies on the outside and there's no, I just think that's funny. My favorite memories of Blockbuster, I have a couple of them. One time, this is around when cannabis clubs first became a thing, and some of the first times that you could ever walk into a store and buy weed, and there was this guy, and he smelled like nothing but weed. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, no offense or nothing. I'm like, I love your cologne. And then he's like, thanks, man. And then he's like, hey, here. And then he got the receipt from some cannabis club he had been in, and just tore me off a fat nug and put it in the receipt and gave it to me, right there in the aisle at Blockbuster. And then I used to have another one of my favorite memories is I used to have a billboard. It's like a little, what do they call it? A little yeah, exactly. Akira knows what I'm talking about. It's a dry erase board, and I would put my weekly recommendations. Hold on, man. That's a nice Jeep you got there. Modern Warfare Edition. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Dude, Modern Warfare 3 Jeep? What's one of those run? Can someone do a Google search? What does the Modern Warfare 3 Jeep Rubicon run you? So every week I'd put my recommendations, and it was really fun, man. A couple of the really the hardcore customers would come up and they'd be like, I watched everything on the list, Al. Like, what else? You got anything else for me? And I'd do special one-off recommendations for certain customers. They loved it. I was a fan favorite there at Blockbuster. Oh, look at Papa Murphy's has a special. What does that say, Yakiti? Can you zoom in on it?
The chicken bacon artichoke?
No, the Blockbuster, they have a collab deal. They're like, look, hey, I was like,
oh yeah,
we'll help each other out. Look, we know they're gonna be hungry.
Dinner and free movie.
Oh, dude, what? Oh, so you buy pizza, you get a free movie rental right next door. Mm-hmm. That's a sick little special. That is something I would be interested in. All right, time to go inside this joint. We've got our bowl of marijuanas prepared, and I know I have a lighter somewhere around here. There's my lighter. All right, cool. Let's take a quick trip into the last Blockbuster. Can you hold this for a second while I get out the car? I don't want to die.
You're gonna record yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in there with the camera.
You sure?
Why?
No case.
No case?
You have no case.
So what? I've been walking around with no case this whole time. Living life on the edge. One time, I went to work, and I lived right across the street from Blockbuster, so I was so high, I had just gotten done smoking, that the first customer that I helped, they're like, "Are you joking?" They're like, "Is this a movie?" Like, "You are so high." Like, the guy was like calling me out. They're like, "Your eyes are so red." I couldn't believe it. Okay. So now that we're stoned, we're gonna go pick out our movie at Blockbuster. I should rent a movie and never return it to him. All right, here we are. It's the last Blockbuster on Earth. It's the last one. They even have old movies in the window. Hook. I love that movie. And Boys to Men. Not bad choices. Oh, we need a mask. We need a mask. Here, can I get my mask? Can I get my mask? Okay, got our mask on. We are, dude, my fly keeps on falling down. It's so annoying. Whatever. Last Blockbuster on planet Earth. Hey, how's it going? I used to work for Blockbuster about 10 years, maybe longer than 10 years ago, all the way in San Francisco. And so when I was shortly near the last Blockbuster ever, I had to walk in. I mean, don't plan on renting anything, but I want to take a look real quick. Do you remember many years ago they consolidated and put all the VHS tapes in front of the DVDs to save space when things got... No? Did you guys never do that? You guys always kept a dedicated VHS section? Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hard questions to ask. Long time ago, when VHS used to be a thing, now it's just DVDs and Blu-rays, it looks like. They used to stack the VHSs in front of the DVDs to save space. But that had to be done because at first they were just VHS and DVD sections. And I went around all 27 Bay Area locations and consolidated all the aisles with this guy because, I don't know, I was a good worker, so they chose me to do that. But it was cool. They used to let you rent 5 movies a week. I'm gonna go ask him what the policy is. He probably doesn't know that. I'm gonna ask the other guy. Oh, dude, this is such a good movie. Princess Mononoke. If you guys have never seen this movie, this is one of the best movies right here. That's a good movie. It's a really good movie. All right. So it hasn't changed much. Along the wall from A all the way to Z down there, you have, movies, like new movie, Call of the Wild. I saw that on freaking Disney Plus. That's weird. I saw that on Disney Plus, but you could rent it at Blockbuster. Not like how a lot of people would do that in 2021, which is that's what makes it so interesting. What? Okay. What? This is a Netflix movie, bro. Irishman was made by Netflix and they have it for rent here in Blockbuster. That is really cool. Excuse me, folks. Look, we got some memorabilia. What is this? Oh, we can sign in. Okay, we'll use some of this. Hold on. That's one hand. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other. Okay. Hands disinfected. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pen. What should we write? We should write. I know what we'll write. Blockbuster. ... This is
not the end. That's sick. All right. This is not the end, Blockbuster. Hang in there.
But what we don't have.
Got a Blockbuster Video denim jacket, bro, with the membership card and the keychain. I had 2 out of the 3 of those things. I never had the jean jacket. But that's cool, man. I had this. They gave this to all the workers. That was like a keychain thing for the keys, you know? It's a keychain thing. I had that. I remember having that as a worker. What is this? From the Cinderella Man. From the Cinderella Man, you have James J. Braddock's robe. That's cool. This is cool. We have a little thing. Okay. That's it. I think that's gonna call it. They have a pinball machine. I don't have any. Who has money? Who keeps physical money anymore? And then they have the kids section. Okay. And again, weird. Onward. That's a Disney Plus movie. Okay. Mulan, Disney Plus. But you can rent it at Blockbuster. Isn't that freaking amazing? Hey, what's up? Many years ago, the policy, they used to let us rent 5 movies a week or games. And you could, if you watched all 5 in one day, on one of my days off, I'd come back and get another 5. And so quickly, I was able to watch every single movie in the stores. A long time ago, I took Kevin Smith's advice. He said to get a job at a rental place if you were really into film and stuff like that. And able to watch literally every single movie in-house. And interesting things working for Blockbuster. Mormon company, I believe, or some sort of Christian organization. So a lot of the movies were special cuts, but we didn't know that. I didn't know that back then. Now I know that. It's pretty cool. How many movies do they let you guys rent now? What's the policy? I'm just wondering.
Same thing.
Same thing? 5 a week?
5 a week.
Can I get a job? No, just kidding. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, I was at Daly City, California, right outside of San Francisco, was a location that I used to work for Blockbuster. I worked there for many years, and I was telling him at one point in time, we had VHSs, but it was time that DVDs were taking over, and we needed more space. There was no more space to have a dedicated VHS section. So they consolidated everything and put VHSs in front of the DVDs. And I went around all 27 Bay Area locations, and I was part of the team that did that. Me and another guy named Jim did that at all the locations. So I got to know all the Blockbusters. I got to work at the one downtown San Francisco for a couple of weeks, and it was cool, man. Good times. I mean, I moved on to bigger and better things, but I always look back fondly at that job. But yeah, congratulations, man, for holding it down. Blockbuster still holding it down. All right, that guy was just completely disinterested at most of what I had to say. It's all good. That's life for you. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. A little bit of sentimental goodness for me. Put a warm spot in my heart. Signing off from the last Blockbuster video on planet Earth. Peace out. This is the end. Yee.